Welcome to the Bare Metal Cyber Security Plus podcast. This series helps you prepare for the CompTIA Security Plus exam with focused explanations and practical context. For a companion study guide, check out the Achieve CompTIA Security Plus 701 Exam Success by Dr. Jason Edwards. It is the most concise and complete Security Plus guide on the market, built for busy professionals who want to pass the exam fast and on their first try. You can find this book and others at cyberauthor.me. In this episode, we are going to take a closer look at the different categories of security controls. You were introduced to them before: technical, managerial, and operational. Now we are going to unpack each one with more detail, examples, and insight into how they work in practice. Understanding these categories will help you not only recognize controls on the exam, but also understand how they work together to keep systems secure. Let's begin with technical controls. These are the security measures that rely on technology to do their job. A classic example of a technical control is a firewall. A firewall examines network traffic and blocks or allows data based on rules. Another technical control is antivirus software, which scans files and processes for known malicious patterns. Intrusion detection systems and intrusion prevention systems are also technical controls. These tools monitor networks or systems for suspicious activity, with prevention systems taking automatic action to stop a threat. When implementing technical controls, organizations need to think about how they are deployed and maintained. A firewall, for example, needs well-crafted rules to be effective. If the rules are too loose, threats can get through. If they are too strict, legitimate traffic may be blocked. Antivirus tools need to be updated regularly so they can recognize the latest threats. An intrusion prevention system must be placed correctly in the network and tuned so it doesn't produce too many false positives. Technical controls can be powerful, but they work best when tailored to the environment they protect. That brings us to the limitations of technical controls. They often require constant updates and fine-tuning. Outdated antivirus software might miss new threats. Poorly configured firewalls can create security gaps. Intrusion detection systems can alert administrators, but someone needs to be available to investigate those alerts. Best practices include using layered defenses, ensuring regular updates, monitoring for alerts, and reviewing system logs. Technical controls are critical, but they are just one part of the larger security picture. Now let's shift to managerial controls. These are not about technology, but about guidance. Managerial controls include policies, standards, procedures, and guidelines. A policy might state that all employees must use complex passwords. A standard could define what complexity means, like requiring 12 characters, at least one number, and a special character. A procedure would outline how to reset a forgotten password. A guideline might offer tips for creating strong, memorable passwords. Together, these components help create a consistent approach to security. Managerial controls play a key role in governance and compliance. Governance refers to how an organization sets direction and makes decisions. Compliance means following rules, whether those are internal policies or external regulations. Managerial controls help an organization show that it is taking security seriously. If a company is audited, having written policies and documented procedures proves that it has taken steps to secure its systems and protect data. To understand the real-world impact of managerial controls, consider this example. A company had a problem with employees sharing passwords. Instead of just hoping the behavior would stop, the organization created a formal policy that prohibited password sharing. They provided training on password security and updated their procedures to include regular password audits. Over time, password sharing decreased significantly. This is how managerial controls can influence behavior and reduce risk, not through technology, but through structure, rules, and education. Now let's explore operational controls. These focus on what people actually do. Operational controls include processes like change management and incident response. Change management is the process of reviewing, approving, and documenting changes to systems. If a company updates a server or installs a new application, change management ensures that the update is tested and that everyone who needs to know is informed. This reduces the chance of unexpected problems or downtime. Incident response plans are another important operational control. These plans define what to do if something goes wrong. For example, if a ransomware attack hits the network, the plan might include steps to contain the infection, notify stakeholders, restore from backups, and report the incident. Having a clear, rehearsed plan makes it easier to respond quickly and reduce damage. Ongoing monitoring and regular audits are also part of operational control. Monitoring means watching systems for unusual activity, while audits involve reviewing logs and actions to ensure everything is working as it should. These activities help catch issues before they become serious problems. If a system is being accessed after hours in an unusual way, monitoring tools might catch it. Audits can uncover gaps in procedures or missed updates. Implementing operational controls comes with challenges. These controls require people to follow procedures every day. That means organizations need to train staff, create clear documentation, and enforce accountability. If employees skip steps or ignore policies, the controls won't work. Recommendations for success include using automation where possible, making procedures simple and easy to follow, and assigning clear responsibility. When operational controls are done well, they create a strong foundation of consistent, repeatable actions that support security. As you study for the Security Plus exam, remember that understanding these control categories is more than just memorization. Be able to recognize what makes a control technical, managerial, or operational. For example, a firewall is a technical control, a written password policy is a managerial control, and a documented incident response process is an operational control. The exam may ask you to identify the category of a control, match it to a scenario, or explain how different controls work together in a layered defense strategy. Thanks for joining us for this episode of the Bare Metal Cybersecurity Plus podcast. For more episodes, tools, and study support, visit us at baremetalcyber.com. And before you take the test, make sure to check out the practice questions in the book Achieve CompTIA Security Plus SY0-701 Exam Success by Dr. Jason Edwards. They cover every domain and are a powerful way to lock in your knowledge.